Welcome to this week's episode of 3-Minute Metaphors. 3-Minute Metaphors is when I describe an internal experience of what it's like being inside of my head with ADHD in the hope that it helps you people out there that have ADHD or are neurodivergent that relate to it to feel validated, and for those of you that don't have it to better understand what it's like to be inside the mind of ADHD. I'm Rach, this is A Play Philosophy, let's get to it! Thank you so much to those of you that filled in my poll over the weekend to let me know which of the videos that you are most excited about seeing. They are in the works, but in all honesty, I'm still in the process of learning that life lesson of being able to understand how much that I can take on at once, and I have really ambitious goals for this channel and I really want to just do it all of the time, but it's just not how life is at the minute. I'm back at work, I'm moved house, all the stuff that I've blabbed on about before, but basically I need to just do a little bit of a reset and reevaluation of how much time I actually have to do this stuff, because part of the post-diagnosis journey of self-acceptance is just understanding that I'm just one of those people that can't do a variety of different things at once. I really just kind of need to like do a thing, move on to the next thing, do a thing, move on to the next thing. So we'll get there. So today's 3-minute metaphor is going to be about the toddler and the parent, and it's an internal experience that I think explains why, or one of the reasons why ADHD can be very tiring, and why it can lead to low self-esteem and just generally not feeling that good about yourself. I don't know where my timer is. I'll do it on my phone instead. 3 minutos. 3 minutes. Timer. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Okay, we got it. 3, 2, 1. I'll put it on the floor, I'll knock it off. 3 seconds gone. So something that I've always felt my entire life was that there are these dual opposing forces that exist inside of me. There's the parent and there's the toddler. The parent is that like adult figure person that knows what you should do and how things should be. The adult knows that you need structure, that you need routine. The adult knows what the rules are, how to follow them, how to weigh consequences of your actions. The parent knows how to choose a long-term reward over short-term gratification, and that knows that the things that you need to do for work or at home or for life, like the importance of them and the priority of them should be the reason that motivates you to get stuff done. But simultaneously, there is the toddler that exists inside of me. Now the toddler is just like every fibre of my being. The toddler just wants to whimsically roam around, do whatever it wants, whenever it feels like it, just enjoy life, but bring loads of passion and enthusiasm and inspiration and follow those threads of curiosity. It's fun and it's free and it's enjoyable, but it can make life a little bit complicated and challenging. And what's happened for me in my life over a period of time is that parent, the whole time internally, and whether that's internalized messages from other people around us or society as a whole, has been going to that toddler like, this is not right, you should not be this way, this is not how we operate, here are the rules, here is what needs to happen, why can't you just do that? Why can't you just do that? And a huge misunderstanding I think there is with ADHD, and one of the reasons why I think it can be so soul destroying to be seen as lazy, is because the toddler isn't being lazy. The toddler doesn't know anything different, and the toddler is just operating in the way that our nervous system wants us to. So we've got all these messages of this parent being like, you should do it this way, you should do it this way, you should do it this way. And there's no other way that the toddler knows how to be, and it's constantly at war. And the reason why it's so tiring and why it melts down our self-esteem over time is because you know, that parent inside of you knows logically what is the right thing to do, but it's constantly at war with your toddler because you can't get yourself to do the thing, and so you just feel like there is a sense of failure and like inability to just like what like why is this so hard? Why is this so hard? Not gonna lie, I looked down and saw there was 10 seconds left, and then I just stared at the clock for 10 seconds because I was like, what can I fit in that time? Can I fit anything? But I have more to say. My 3 minutes is up, but something that I wanted to add to that is that for me, the diagnosis has been a validation that that parent has not been treating me very nice this whole time. Like that internal parent hasn't been fair to the toddler, and it's sort of made the parent go, oh wow, like you were made this way, you're a toddler, why did I expect you to be any different? Let's work together, let's work with each other, rather than me just constantly giving you a hard time. But then the power dynamic has shifted quite significantly through the validation of that diagnosis, where now the toddler is like, no, we're gonna burn stuff down. I'm sick of being told what to do. I spent 30 years in my toddler life being told what to do. Let me just follow my own inspiration and whatnot. But ultimately that power shift being like that isn't that great either, because the toddler does need structure and routine and needs to be told how to look after itself. And so at the moment I'm trying to figure out how I manage those dynamics between that parent and toddler. And the questions that I'm asking myself, and I would encourage you to ask if you feel this inner tension and struggle, is what can you give your toddler on a weekly or day-to-day basis so it feels like it's got a sense of that fun, whimsical energy enough to calm it and make it feel satisfied in the corner so that the parent can go ahead and do the parenting? Equally, what strategies or environmental external things can you put in place so that the parent doesn't constantly have to do all of the parenting? Because the parent's tired too. Both of these guys inside are tired too. Like, what can you outsource almost or give yourself environmentally so they don't have to be at odds with each other? Equally, what are the parts of your life where your parent can just like chill out a little bit and learn from the toddler and learn to be fun and follow that whimsy and not have to be so structured and hard on yourself all the time? So they're the questions that I'm working through at the moment. Let me know in the comments if you relate to this metaphor, if you have a different way of representing that inner struggle between the parent and the toddler and what you should do and what you feel like doing and how that impacts your motivation. Or if you have any requests of things that you want me to 3-minute metaphor for you. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do. I forget to ask this every time. I would love it if you did. Growing the channel, reaching more people, share this video if it resonates. See you hopefully next week, but I'm not going to make any promises because then I feel bad that I've let you down. So who's calling me? What? I don't like it when random numbers call me. I'm not going to answer, but they've already left me a voicemail. Have a good weekend.